I'm Nell, solo parent and hard-working mom. When a Filipina becomes 100% controlled by social media, TikTok, Facebook, IG, every DM, every comment, every reaction, your relationship becomes second place. You become the side dish, the extra rice. And for some foreigners, that's when the suffering begins. Today, I'm going to break down 5 subtle, strategic, almost invisible ways to respectfully remove yourself from a toxic social media addicted Filipina. And most importantly, why it is mandatory. Mandatory if you value your peace. Mandatory if you want your wallet intact. Mandatory if you don't want to age 15 years in one relationship. Let's dive right in. Before we jump into the 5 subtle exit strategies, we need to understand why this tip is essential. Number 1, she lives for validation, not connection. Her self-worth comes from likes, shares, follows, comments from men she'll never meet. Your love is secondary to her digital ego. Number 2, her relationship status is entertainment. To a toxic social media Filipina, your arguments, content. Your gifts, flex for TikTok. Your private moments, highlights for Facebook. She's not building a life, she's building an audience. Number 3, she's never present. You can be sitting right next to her, but mentally, she's scrolling. She's checking who reacted. She's imagining her next post. Number 4, she's mentally owned by attention. And when a woman is addicted to attention, she will never give you loyalty, emotional depth, or exclusive commitment. Number 5, you can't fix her addiction. You're not her father. You're not her therapist. You're the foreigner who funds the Wi-Fi bill. So yes, getting out is not only a choice, it's mandatory for survival. Subtle method number 1. You don't break up. You redirect your energy. This is the most non-aggressive method. Here's how it works. Your communication becomes consistent but not overly available. You stop reacting to her provocative post. You stop being her fanboy. You start improving your life, gym, better diet, hobbies, friends. Psychological result. She becomes confused. She no longer receives dopamine from you. She starts questioning the relationship. And here's the subtle magic. She will naturally create distance, saving you the headache of confrontation. Why this works? Toxic women crave men who react. When you stop feeding her emotions, she looks for another source, and you quietly exit. Subtle method number 2, the lifestyle upgrade. You don't leave her, you outgrow her. Step by step, improve your routine, start networking with healthier people, travel more solo, become visibly busy, increase your standards for peace. Her toxic nature will begin to clash with your improved lifestyle, and soon she will say the magic words, "You've changed." That's your opening. You're not the man she can manipulate anymore. Why this works? Toxic social media girls only thrive when you are stagnant. The moment you evolve, they panic, they pull back, and you get your exit. Subtle method number 3, boundary elasticity. This method is brilliant because it makes her uncomfortable without you ever raising your voice. Here's what you do. Create firm boundaries. No posting private arguments, no flirting online, no sharing of relationship details. Do not compromise on these boundaries. Anytime she crosses them. Calm, emotionless withdrawal. Typical toxic reaction. She will accuse you of being controlling. She will test you. She will push back. But here's the beauty. Toxic women cannot survive inside boundaries. They suffocate. And eventually, she leaves herself. You didn't dump her. You just made the relationship require maturity, something she doesn't possess. Subtle method number 4. The peace prioritization strategy. You slowly shift the relationship into an environment where her toxicity is exposed. Here's the process. Stop joining her online drama. Stop rescuing her from comment arguments. Stop reacting when she posts attention seeking content. Stop validating insecurity based posts. Effect: she feels invisible. Her drama engine has no gasoline. Result: she becomes irritated by your calmness. Because toxic people need chaos to feel alive. And sooner or later, she starts the breakup for you. You get freedom without the confrontation. Subtle method number 5, the gentle disengagement. This is the final step. If all else fails or when you are fully prepared, you begin detaching gracefully. Practical actions, fewer gifts, less emotional investments, no more over compliments, no participation in her TikTok fantasies, no funding her social media ambitions, no reacting to thirst traps, no arguing, no jealousy displays, she will eventually feel the shift, and toxic women despise men who don't play their emotional games. What happens next? She breaks up. She leaves. She replaces you. She announces she's focusing on herself. And that's exactly what you wanted. Why this works? You remove the toxic fuel supply. She won't stay if she can't drain you. Why these 5 methods are mandatory? Because if you don't escape a toxic social media Filipina, she will drain your wallet. She will destroy your peace. She will embarrass you online. She will weaponize your emotions. She will flirt publicly while calling you insecure. She will turn your relationship into a live stream show. You deserve love, peace, loyalty, partnership, mental clarity, growth, a woman who values real connection, not a woman who values Wi Fi praise more than your presence. So the question is not, how do I keep her? The question is, how fast can I free myself to find someone real? And these 5 subtle methods give you the control without burning the bridge and without damaging your dignity. I'm now the solo parent and hardworking mom. See you next episode.